right just at our crossable 1XX. And exactly as Will says, when you take a look at the Ctas screen, folks, you wouldn't actually know that it's the conditions like we've actually got it here. To tell you what it does, you might say an injustice in some way, because it doesn't look on TV as brutal as it actually is. But on the other hand, you can still see the spots of rain on the camera lens over there. You can get a close look at some of the ruts, but the way these guys are riding. And look at that with Ben Costello. Look at that out there at the moment as he goes through there. You would not think in any way that we've got these mudded conditions. I made a prediction we'll find a bit of dust. We'll find a bit of dust out there today. A bit of dust might be still out there and nestled underneath the part of the track that hasn't yet been smoked and roasted and drowned out there. Who knows? A bit of dust may come up later in our day. So bring it on with more of our JMX Junior Motocross here. Day number 1, courtesy of the Beacon and lightening the Eastern Bay of Plenty since 1939. How's that for a local newspaper, folks? The Whakatane Beacon. I'm so envious of this great place. You can see why so many people love to live here in the Eastern Bay of Plenty. Bring it on with more great summer cross with Tony Rees Motorcycles and Honda. There we go, 94. I said before about Ben Costello. We've also got, of course, when I'm thinking about the gas, we've also got that man, Mr. Seth Morrow. So going for it, and I think I might be out of class with Ben as well. My apologies for that. I just spotted the gas and saw his number and thought, wow, there he goes. But we'll update clearly as Seth, the Auckland man, on the gas CMLB, Unique Goods Racing, O'Neill, former blue optics along with Nexus tyres, also Motor XHGS exhaust with ODI, Vortex, the list goes on. So well done to Seth Morrow out here on the 94 and a hot rocking show from Seth. This stage, second place with Lockie McLaren along with Aidan Hall. They're the same trios and entertainers to the earlier race here today. Oh, Lockie in the stall. Here he is right in front of us. He's not got the bike's dead. He's not got it going. Yes, he has now. Has he lost a plating? Oh, Lockie. Oh, Lockie McLaren, not sure what happened there. He was upright on the bike. I don't know whether he dropped it and then had to pick up. As soon as we caught him on the picture, there he was with his bike. I think he just stalled in on the corner, but it didn't fire as normally a two-stroke would straight away after an incident like that. So bad luck for Lockie. So how much has he lost from that? Well, we're about to find out as the moto unfolds at the stage, but all in the hands of the 94 out there on the gas MC125 with Seth Morrow. Yeah, 115, another opportunity to look out for Declan Piper out of Taupo there. And for Declan, a man loving his moto. In fact, he's a bit like me at the trail ride. There didn't seem to be any riders around here. And I had a look and I thought, well, does there want to be? And then I found out afterwards that there was a few others that were, shall we say, enjoying the fact that I'd had a couple of lie-downs during the race. So is that the polite way of wording? I fell off. In fact, I fell off 3 times in the day, actually. I was a little bit disappointed with that, but anyway, we still had a whole lot of fun. All right, 381, go Lockie McLaren out there as well. So Lockie in that update, and yes, he's just lost the one to Aidan. So Aidan got the advantage when he was down, so looking out for Aidan. Here he comes up on that bright coloured top, got the number 100, lovely line on the inside, 100 to get through there. Aidan Hall, there he goes, so good work from Aidan. There in second place, the local star, Aidan Hall, so that will be Aidan on the number 100, courtesy of Patterson O'Connor Motorcycle, Stooks, Gloves, Chaseworks, Suspension, 60-40 Milking, along with Brady Motorsport, Drain Tech MXD Custom Graphics. So Aidan Hall, the number 100 out there to go for a very good second place. Love to see the local stars today. Certainly Team Spence today have been my standout. Flynn, what an awesome day from that young man. So love the fact that the locals shine on their local track, on the local event. Right, 17 to go past. If we take a glimpse at 21, a few of the other numbers to see out there at this stage. Ollie Smith is our man here on the KTM125. Also looking at Jack McNaught out of Gisborne on the SMB construction bike. We've also going to look out for Rory Angove on that M-Star Trailers, Angove Engineering, AFC Motorcycles, CFX Seats, Aegis Oils, KTM125. So Not quite sure where he was, just knew that he was in a good place and thinking where he lay. Anyway, Seth, Aidan, Lockie and Ethan. I think it gives us an idea now when we look at the machinery itself that it's nowhere near as mudded as it had been for conditions of earlier today. I have a vivid recollection of a motor that we watched many years ago, and it was actually raining that hard during the racing that we could still see the bike numbers because the heavy rain was washing the mud off the numbers at the same time. And it was one of those events, had the rain been half as strong, we probably would have cancelled the event, but because it was so strong in keeping the numbers clean in today's manual lap scoring before the computer system, meant that we could still actually see who was on what bike. Well, Honda race time now at 1:45, quarter to 2, as we take an update of our day's program. Old 381 for Lockie McLaren, we might have made that mistake earlier on. It had cost him one place, and that's still where he is now, sitting back there in third. So it is still Seth, Aidan from Lockie, your top three at the moment. So we've got a Gas, a KTM and a Yamaha, so three different bike brands in our 125 realm. I think something that the Enduro Cross event I commentated just last month in Christchurch, I had 12 different bike brands. Unbelievable. I don't think I've ever been to an event with so many, and in fact an event that saw so many two-stroke motorcycles as well. So it was a bit of a relive of yesteryear as far as motorcycles concerned. So 12 different bike brands on one day. 21, there we go, back with Ollie. Ollie, good performance out there. Ollie Smith, nice presentation of man on machine and putting in some good results as well. So go Ollie, hope you can do it. 5th place at the moment. So Seth, Aidan, Lockie, Ethan, Ollie, who we're talking about, Aston Scott, Declan Piper, Cameron Penny, go to Kyle McLaren, Rory Angove in there in 10th, followed by Adam Wanner and Harrison Finlay. Bad luck for Harrison, he's a long way back in the field at the moment, and by all accounts I don't think has picked up on doing a lap, so maybe out of scope for a race result here, so bad luck to Harrison. He's become one of our new dominant riders in New Zealand junior cross-country racing. What an exceptional Series 8. Just had the opportunity to move to Tauranga about 4 weeks ago today actually, and commentate up there. And wow, talk about a new wave of riders, particularly picking up on Nixon Parks and also with Will Power to be there, Will Yeoman, sorry, and picking up on their championship glory. The next round of New Zealand cross country will be kicking off in the South Island weekend after Waitangi weekend with the Marlborough Club. So well worth the trip to go down to get in a double header in that region. So good work. Here we go, checkered flag time, 21 and a few others. Look at this, it's never over till it's over. Go Ollie, good work, a nice ride Ollie. Good work from Ollie Smith in there, and I think the other one directly right behind there might have been 161 that time. Featherston's Aston Scott on the two-name Farming Limited TSS Motorcycles KTM 125, so good work. So Seth, Lockie, Aidan was the 1, 2, 3 in the end, so Lockie McLaren missed the excitement, but he just got back on Aidan late in the race there. And then go to Ethan Raynell from Ollie Smith, Aston Scott, the two we just commentated across the finish line, followed by Declan, Cameron, Kyle, Rory, Adam and Harrison, not a finish. So there you go with more quality MXT results.